Can I tell you something I really wish someone had told me sooner? Some of the things we do every single day, the habits we think are totally fine, maybe even healthy, are actually making brain fog worse. And the frustrating part? Most of us have no idea because nobody talks about this side of midlife brain fog. We're told it's just hormones, just aging, just something we have to push through. But what if a few small, fixable habits are quietly making it so much harder than it needs to be? If your brain has felt slower lately, if you're forgetting words mid-sentence, losing your train of thought, struggling to focus, or just feeling mentally off and exhausted by noon, you are not alone, and you are not imagining it. Brain fog in midlife is incredibly common, especially for women in perimenopause and menopause. The hormonal shifts happening in your body directly affect your brain chemistry, your memory, and your mental clarity. But here's what I want you to know. It's not just hormones. There are also everyday habits, things you might be doing right now that are layering on top of those hormonal changes and making your cognitive function even harder to access. The good news? These are things you can actually change. So let's talk about 5 things that can make brain fog worse after 40 and what you can do instead. These are small shifts, not overhauls, because I know you don't have the energy for a complete lifestyle transformation right now, and you shouldn't need one. Number 1, and this is probably the biggest one, is sleep, specifically poor sleep quality. Now I know what you might be thinking. I already know sleep is important, but here's what's different in midlife that most people don't talk about. Estrogen and progesterone, the hormones that are fluctuating during perimenopause and menopause, actually play a role in regulating your sleep cycles. As those levels drop, you may find yourself waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., struggling to fall back asleep, or waking up feeling completely unrefreshed even after 7 or 8 hours. And when your sleep is disrupted, your brain doesn't get the chance to do its overnight maintenance work, clearing out metabolic waste, consolidating memories, restoring focus. That's when you wake up already foggy, already behind, already running on empty before the day even starts. You don't need a perfect sleep routine overnight. Start with one thing: a consistent bedtime. Going to bed at the same time every night, even on weekends, helps regulate your circadian rhythm and signals your brain that it's safe to wind down. Also, try reducing blue light exposure from screens at least 30 minutes before bed, as this suppresses melatonin production. Number 2 is something I think almost every midlife woman is dealing with right now: mental overload. You are thinking about everything, all at once, all day long. Your kids or aging parents, your work deadlines, the appointment you need to schedule, the text you forgot to reply to, the grocery list, the thing you said 3 days ago that you're still replaying. It's like having 47 browser tabs open in your brain and half of them are playing audio. Here's what's happening neurologically. Your working memory, the part of your brain that holds and processes information in the moment, has a limited capacity. When it's constantly overloaded, your brain starts dropping things. Words disappear, focus evaporates. You walk into a room and have absolutely no idea why. This isn't a character flaw. This is cognitive overload, and it's exhausting. Your brain needs intentional rest, not just sleep, but actual mental pauses during the day. Try a 5-minute brain dump in the morning where you write everything out of your head and onto paper. This offloads your working memory and frees up mental bandwidth. Even short breaks, stepping outside, doing a breathing exercise, sitting in silence can help your prefrontal cortex reset and restore focus. Number 3 surprised me when I first learned about it: dehydration. Your brain is approximately 75% water. Even mild dehydration, as little as 1 to 2% fluid loss, can measurably impair your concentration, short-term memory, and mood. And here's the thing about midlife. Hormonal shifts can actually affect your body's thirst signals. You may not feel thirsty even when you're already dehydrated. So you go through your morning on coffee alone, and by 10 a.m. your brain is running on fumes. We reach for another coffee thinking we need more caffeine when what we actually need is water. And caffeine, while helpful in small amounts, is also a diuretic, which means it can contribute to dehydration if you're not balancing it with enough water. Start your morning with a full glass of water before anything else, before coffee, before your phone, before anything. This simple habit rehydrates your brain after hours of sleep and can make a noticeable difference in your morning mental clarity. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses throughout the day, and more if you're active or in a warm climate. Number 4 is blood sugar, specifically the ups and downs that come from how and when we eat. Here's what happens. When you skip meals, eat a lot of refined carbohydrates or sugar without balancing it with protein and fat, your blood sugar spikes and then crashes. And your brain runs almost exclusively on glucose. So when your blood sugar drops, your brain function drops with it. That sudden, I can't think straight feeling in the middle of the afternoon, the mental fog that hits around 3 p.m., that's often a blood sugar crash. And in midlife, this becomes even more relevant because estrogen helps regulate insulin sensitivity. As estrogen declines, your body can become more reactive to blood sugar swings, meaning the crashes hit harder and the brain fog that follows is more intense. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Start by pairing carbohydrates with protein at every meal and snack. This slows the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream and keeps your energy and your mental clarity more stable throughout the day. Also, try not to skip breakfast, especially if you're someone who notices that afternoon fog. Number 5 is when that might actually feel productive, but it's working against you. Multitasking. We've been conditioned to believe that doing multiple things at once is a sign of efficiency, but neuroscience tells us something very different. Your brain doesn't actually multitask. It rapidly switches between tasks. And every time it switches, there's a cognitive cost. You lose focus, you lose context, and you lose mental energy. Over time, chronic multitasking actually trains your brain to have a shorter attention span. It becomes harder to sustain deep focus even when you want to. You start one thing, get a notification, start another thing, remember something else, and suddenly it's an hour later and nothing is finished, and your brain feels completely fried. Try single tasking. Even for short windows, set a timer for 20-25 minutes, choose one task, and give it your full attention. Silence notifications during that window. This isn't about being more disciplined, it's about working with your brain's natural focus cycles instead of against them. You'll get more done and feel significantly less mentally depleted. So if your brain has been feeling foggy, slow, or just not like yours lately, it's not just you. It's not all in your head, and it doesn't mean something is permanently wrong with you. Sometimes it's a few small things quietly stacking up: disrupted sleep, an overloaded mind, not enough water, blood sugar swings, and a brain that never gets a real break. And when you start to address even 1 or 2 of these, you might be surprised how much clearer things can feel. This is actually why I started building simple, accessible tools for midlife brain support, because what I kept hearing from women like you is that you don't need something complicated. You don't need a 30-step morning routine or a complete lifestyle overhaul. You just need support in the moment when your brain needs it most. So I created something called Brain Fog Reset. It's a free app, no sign up, no subscription, nothing to download. It does one thing really well. It gives you a fast, gentle reset when your brain is overwhelmed or foggy. It includes 3 things: a 60-second grounding exercise, simple, guided, something you can do anywhere, even in your car or at your desk; a reminder that what you're feeling makes complete sense, and a brief explanation of why so you stop blaming yourself; and one small action, nothing that requires motivation you don't have, I promise. The link to try it is in the description below. It's completely free and it takes less than 2 minutes. And if this video resonated with you, if you've been looking for real, honest conversations about midlife, hormones, brain fog, and feeling like yourself again, subscribe, because that's exactly what this channel is about. Before you go, I'm genuinely curious, which one of these 5 do you think might be affecting you the most right now? Is it the sleep, the mental overload, the blood sugar crashes? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one, and your answer might just help someone else feel less alone too.